On the 22nd of July 2022, 23-year-old Kiena Dawes arrived at her friend's home and let herself in. She brought with her 9-month-old baby daughter, who was still strapped into the car seat. She put the car seat down alongside her phone with instructions on how to unlock it. Without saying a word to anyone, she upped and left, and that was the last time she was seen alive. Later that day, her friend discovered the note that was left on her phone, and it read as follows: "I was murdered. Ryan Wellings killed me." In January 2020, Kiena Dawes met Ryan Wellings, a 30-year-old landscape gardener from Lancashire. For Kiena, a bright and fun-loving young hairdresser, this seemed like a dream come true. Wellings swept her off her feet and regularly showered her with attention and affection. Within just days of meeting, he tattooed her name on his neck, and not long after, he added a portrait of her face to his leg. By the end of the 3 months, he proposed marriage. To Kiena, it seemed like a dream come true. Described by friends as a happy-go-lucky woman, she believed she had found someone who would love her completely. But what started as a fairy tale quickly revealed itself to be a facade. Friends and family began noticing the cracks early on. Wellings' over-the-top devotion masked a darker, controlling side, and the man who had initially swept Kiena off her feet began to show his true colours. His charm gave way to aggression, and his temper became an ever-present threat, which was fueled by cocaine and alcohol binges. Wellings' behaviour had turned volatile. He quickly became possessive and controlling, isolating Kiena from the people who cared about her. Friends described him as horrible and pointed out his jealous streak. He didn't like being answered back. A simple disagreement could trigger his anger. Kiena confided in her friends about the escalated control and aggression. She admitted that Wellings' behaviour was alarming, but fear and love kept her tied to him. He made promises to change, and she wanted to believe him. Kiena believed there might always be hope that the man she fell in love with might one day return. But as months went on, the abuse became impossible to ignore.
Hello? You alright? What's your name? What's your name?
Kiena Dawes.
Kiena?
Kiena.
What's happened? He's down.
Before you got out?
No, he's downstairs with my colleague. Don't worry. Is it you that's called us? Matt, just try and take a deep breath, okay? We're here to help. Have you got a baby?
Yeah.
Where's your baby?
Inside me.
Are you pregnant?
Yeah.
Sorry, I got a bit confused then when you said he's...
31 weeks pregnant.
Right, okay. So when are you due then? About 8 weeks?
Yeah.
Matt, listen. Just calm down, alright? We're here to help you. It's not good if you're pregnant. Getting this emotional out, so just try... Listen, just take deep breaths, okay? Just take deep breaths. Try not to stress. We're here to help. Just breathe. Just breathe. Have you got anybody that we can call who can help you calm?
No.
No?
This is the problem. He knows that I don't have anyone. And
Okay,
they all...
breathe. Okay.
They all...
Do you want a glass of water or something?
No. They all bully me because there's no one that can help me. But he has a lot of people who can help him.
Are you from Fleetwood?
No.
Where are you from?
St Anne's.
St Anne's. How come have you ended up in Fleetwood?
I work at Fleetwood.
Okay, and do you live here with him?
Yeah.
Whose flat is it?
Fine.
Yours. That's fine. Have you got any other children?
No.
Is this your first child?
Yeah, they're his kids.
He's got 2 kids. Right. Right, just try and breathe, okay, and then you can tell me what's happened. Is he just here to collect his stuff?
No. I'm trying to get rid of him, but he takes everything. He tries to take everything. He's taking, like, all my shoes. He takes everything. Literally everything. My shoes, my jewellery, everything. because he has people who can come and get all my things out of the house, like he has. Who always comes, and he knows my dad is dead and can't help me.
Have you got a mum?
Yeah, but I can't talk to her.
How come can you not talk to her?
Because she's sick of it.
She's not very well?
She's sick of it.
Oh, she's sick of this?
Really.
How long have you and Ryan been together for?
Over a year.
Right. How many times have the police been called?
2 times before this.
2, so this is the 3rd time?
Yeah.
So it's not good, that, is it?
No.
And obviously you're pregnant, aren't you?
I know.
You don't need this stress, do you, when you're pregnant?
No, but when I ring you, you threaten me. And this is all so bad. Because he just says because I have a mental health condition that you'll just take the baby off me.
What
You just think I'm crazy and stuff.
No, what mental health condition have you got?
A personality disorder.
Right, okay, that's...
It means nothing. It
No,
has nothing to do with all
Are you on
of it.
medication?
Yeah.
Well, then that's
So
fine.
very well.
Yeah, listen, there's plenty of people with mental health issues that have children.
Yeah, I know. And he just says, if I ring anyone for help, they'll just take my kid. And
Well, no, that's not...
all his family knew can just say that I'm crazy. It's so bad.
Doesn't sound like he's very nice. Has he assaulted you today?
Not today.
Not today. Has he assaulted you in the past?
Yeah. Last time I phoned you, but I said that I told the police lady that he did, and then told her not to say that I said that he did. We just between us two.
And what happened?
You know what I mean?
What
I didn't
happened?
press any charges.
And what happened? Did he just get removed?
So
But what happened with him? Did he get removed?
Yeah, he got removed.
Did they arrest him?
No, obviously not, because I didn't press any charges. They just dropped my friend call, and then he phoned me, and I had to pick him up.
Listen, we can... Just because you don't press charges doesn't mean we can't arrest people.
No, I know, but I don't want all that, because then I end up getting in loads of trouble, and I don't want that. People...
How did you meet him?
Through my brother.
Through your brother?
But my brother hates it now.
Right. What do you want to happen today? You just want him to get in his stuff and go?
I just need it to stop.
Okay. I think the best thing is that he gets his stuff and goes for now, isn't it?
Yeah, and he'll take everything with him. Just
Well, he won't.
get away with a bat.
He's not going to take everything, because we're going to come in with him and he can get his stuff and go. You lock the door behind you, and if he comes back, you ring us again. Yeah? And if he comes back, then he gets arrested. And that's not up to you then, that's up to us.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's fine.
Do you want to put some clothes on? Or
I was trying, yeah.
Get your gym jams on. Yeah, I'll just step out so you can get your gym jams on, alright?
What began as controlling behaviour quickly escalated into relentless abuse over the next 2 years. He hurled insults at Kiena, attacking her appearance. He degraded her with comments like, "You stink of childbirth, and no one will want you because you have stretch marks." He belittled her career as a hairdresser, calling her work shit and claiming that she was shit at doing hair. His words were weapons designed to strip Kiena of any self-worth. He once told Kiena he would make her look like Katie Piper, a reference to the acid attack survivor. These threats were intended to keep Kiena in constant fear. The physical abuse became a regular part of her life. Wellings slapped her, pulled her hair, and lashed out whenever his anger was triggered. Even during her pregnancy, Kiena wasn't spared. At 6 months pregnant, she suffered a black eye after Wellings attacked her. The attack that completely broke Kiena came just 11 days before her death.
Help! Ryan! Please, there's blood everywhere, help! Help me! Help me, please! Please! 17 Wesley Court, please help me! Please, quick! God! Please, quick! Can you hear me? 17 Wesley Court.
One moment. What's your name, please?
Please, it's Kiena Dawes. I really don't feel very well, but I've got the baby in my arms. But 1 minute, I just need to sit down. It's okay.
And who's done this to you?
It's Ryan, it's so dad. No, calm down.
And where's he now?
He's gone, but there's blood everywhere. Wait, I need to think. It's really bad, he's gone, he's gone. My phone's going to end up breaking because it's covered in blood.
Right, so when did you call us?
I don't know, just now, I need to call now. I pressed my buzzer a while ago before because my head's killing me. I rang the buzzer, I have a panic alarm. I pulled the plug off to try and get your attention. It's okay, sweetheart, it's okay, Mummy's fine. And he didn't come quick enough, but he's got a lot worse and he's knocked me out. But I've just woken up on the hallway floor and the baby's screaming. It's okay. It's okay, look, everything's fine, don't look at that. It's okay.
And your head's bleeding?
Yeah, I'm absolutely pouring with blood.
Do you need an ambulance?
I haven't looked at this just yet. I've just woken up, I was unconscious. It's pouring down my face, but I don't know what's happened. Well, I do know what's happened, but I don't know what's happened to the injury. It's okay, please.
And what's it called? Ryan what?
Ryan Wellings.
Wellings.
It's okay, darling. It's okay. What's that, sorry?
Do you know his date of birth or how old he is?
Yeah, he's 28. He's 20th of April, 94. Fine.
How old's the baby?
She's 8 months old. Oh, God, I can't believe she's here. My phone's just breaking. It's flashing because the blood, it won't... Oh, no, wait, I'm going to lose you.
Just stay on the phone to your house. I've got it sent up. It gets along the way.
Okay.
Alright?
Yeah.
Keep talking to me for as long as you can.
Okay. It's so bad. It's okay. I can't touch it.
Has he done this to you before?
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, sweetheart. It's okay, darling. It's okay. Oh, God. Help.
On July 11, 2022, Wellings launched her into a bathroom radiator with such force that it broke the wall. He slammed a door into her face, leaving her unconscious with a deep cut to her head. Police later found her sitting in shock in the communal corridor, cradling her baby. Images of her injuries from that day were later shown in court, and they were photos of a young mother with her spirit shattered, her face bloodied, and her body bearing the marks of Wellings' cruelty.
Whereabouts do you hurt? I was in the head obvious one. Anywhere else you got any injuries at all?
I don't think you can see the injuries, but I've got my neck really hurts because my neck's on stiff and my ribs as well, but I haven't looked.
Right. Do you know what's happened, like how it's done?
Yeah, well, this is... I don't know, 1 minute, I can't think straight.
It's alright, you take your time.
This... I don't know where to start because I can't remember.
Okay.
No, I can remember, I will remember, I just can't think of it right now because my head's fried. Oh, right. Yeah. No. Sometimes I just really can't dream of it. And I'm trying to have a spring clean around the house, and I moved his sandpaper. He put it at the door to take it to work. This is going to sound ridiculous, but this is how life goes each day. He put things at the door so we can remember to take them with him, but I needed to hoover the floor. So I put it up on the side, and obviously I got told off, you don't touch my things unless I tell you to do it. It's supposed to be on the floor, not up there, and I just wanted to hoover. So that's where it began. I said, can you please stop talking to me all the time like you're talking to a child or telling me what to do, or just let me do what I'm doing. And then he's been cleaning things, and obviously he tells me all the time I don't do things good enough and all that. And I just said, like, I don't really want to be with him, and I'm sick of this. It's just like, this is all the time. Yeah, this is all today. It's just all the time. It's like, it's little things. It's nothing major, but sometimes it's just little things. And then the more that we argue, the more nastier it gets. And then he said, I'm getting mental health help at the moment, which I've had for years. Yeah. Everyone knows that. It's like, you know what I mean? It's not a big deal. But then he started, you're a schizophrenic, I don't know how schizophrenia by the way, but he doesn't remember the names or anything. You're a schizophrenic freak, like you make things up. You make out like I speak to you in a certain way, but I don't because it's not true, it's my mental health. And he starts playing games. And then he's told me to go and be with my ex-partner if that's what I want to do. And then he started calling me ugly and saying about my body and things he doesn't like and how my face doesn't look the same as when he first met me. And I just wanted him to go. But then I was in the hallway, this was about I don't know when I pressed him, it was about an hour and a half ago. And he was in the bathroom and he ran towards me. And he grabbed me in some sort of way and put me on the floor. It's very easy for him to do that. He grabs me by my ribs and gets me on the floor. And I just thought, I can't deal with this anymore. So I ran through there and I unplugged it. And I thought that might be enough to get your attention. Just unplug it because he's taken the remote off me.
What's this for?
I have a panic alarm for
Oh, right, okay.
Because of him?
Because of him, yeah.
Right.
This is all going on at
Should
the
he
moment.
be here then or not?
At the moment, his bail's finished.
Right.
And I've let him come back.
Right. That's you, from you.
Yeah, and he knows that because I got the police involved a while ago.
Yeah.
And in my statement, it told him everything.
Right.
Everything, picture of what, everything that he
Of course,
knows.
yeah.
So ever since then, he's trying his best to get a side back. So like at football, he's been tackled and taken a photograph of it. Everyone at that football team knows that he got tackled that day. So, you know what I mean? It's just a constant bollocks anyway. But he's just said that my buzz is really not making him happy. Like, he could hear it buzzing. He was like, how dare you? I won't get to see my daughter again because of you. And I said, you grabbed me again now. And he said, no, you come to me. And I said, I wish I had cameras in this house. I wish more than anything that I had secret cameras in this house. Because he plays with every story. He's so clever. He can turn anything around. Do you know what I mean? And then whatever, everyone can say to another. Everyone both being nasty. He's obviously insulting every single part of me, like he always does. Makes me feel like I'm just worthless and everything. And then he's gone for me again, but it's just.
So when you say he's gone for you again, where have you been? Because obviously at some point you said you've been unconscious.
Yeah, and I'm trying to get him out. I want him out, but when he hits me, I'm nowhere near as strong as him.
No.
There's nothing I can do to him. He says he has to do this. He protects himself. Like he's about 17 stone.
How has he ended up knocking you out?
With the door.
With the main door?
Yeah, so he's hit me, he's not punched me or anything like that. He's done his usual where he gets into my ribs, gets me on the floor, hits me whilst I'm on the floor. I've come to get back up and to try and get him out the house, and he's just smashed me with the door, and then that was it. I was just gone for a bit.
So has your head been between the door, or has he just pulled the door back onto you?
No, so like this. So he's here. He's here.
Outside the flat.
I'm here.
Yeah.
In fact, it's probably around like this area where he's hit my head.
Yeah.
I've obviously.
So he's pushed the door into you, has he?
Yeah, he smashed the door straight off me.
Right.
And
you've passed out here. Then
I passed out here, and I woke up with my head facing to the sofa, and she was screaming.
Yeah.
Obviously, I've seen all the blood, and then I came out here.
Yeah.
Came to go down here.
Yeah.
To the window, and when I looked out the window, he was getting into the taxi, and I said, help me, you knocked me out.
Yeah.
I need you to help because here.
Yeah.
And he said, this is your own problem. Got in the taxi and laughed.
Right. Lovely.
So that is the story of Ryan. 3 weeks ago, right, I was dying to tell the police, and I didn't do it because he guilt trips me into the whole thing of never being able to see and stuff. It was nearly Father's Day. My dad passed away. And I'm like really, really close to my dad, and I have a memory box for him. And it has his aftershave in it, and he was using up all his aftershave. All I said was, can you not use his aftershave? Please don't touch his memory box, it's really disrespectful. And immediately is that I'll throw the fucking memory box out the window, I'll throw his aftershave out the window, I'll replace it. You can buy it from Superdrug, like it's nothing. And then he came through here, he threw my makeup back, and I said, why do you always have to do that? Whilst around, please don't be aggressive. And then he was hitting me that much whilst I was on the sofa. I put my arms up to protect myself, and he's just beat all my arms. This arm was completely black, and this arm had a full 3 of his fingers wrapped around my hand. So I couldn't go and see my mum for a week, and he was telling me to wear long sleeve tops until that fallen. I was like, how do you fall like that?
Have you got any photographs of that?
My friend has them, and I don't have them on my phone. Once I send them, I
of course,
see the phone.
What's happened with the last time he was arrested in bail conditioning? So is it not gone anywhere, or?
No, because to me, it's on stop.
Okay.
He's got two sides.
Right.
I fall for.
Yeah. So have you provided statements in the past and retracted, or have you just not given statements?
Yeah, retracted it.
Okay.
I'm just trapped and confused because he's really nice to me. He's nice sometimes, but he's so
nice
bad sometimes. No. And this isn't how I ever wanted to grow up. I've never in my life, my dad was the nicest person that you'll ever meet. I never saw him step out of line with my mum, and I don't know why I'm living this life like this now. Because this isn't how I've been raised to live, or, to be treated. But the guy is so clever and believable. And even now I feel bad, like I've caused trouble, but I've had
You've not caused trouble at all.
And I was on the floor and he's knocked me out, and I tried not to ring you first. I tried to run after him to see if he would be able to help me and get me cleaned up and hold.
He's not the one that needs to help you, is it? He doesn't need to be anywhere near you.
I know that. I know. It's just so difficult when you're in this situation.
I appreciate that.
As the abuse escalated, Kiena did try to seek help. She called the police on multiple occasions, desperate to find a way out of the abuse inflicted by Ryan. However, the system that was supposed to protect her failed her at every turn. On the morning of July 22nd, 2022, Kiena Dawes made a final, heartbreaking decision. She arrived at her friend's home in Lancashire carrying her 9-month-old baby daughter, still secured in her car seat. She placed her baby down and left her phone along with instructions on how to unlock it. She then walked out. In that phone was a message, and it read as follows: "I fought hard, I fought long. I went through the pain no one could imagine. Ryan Wellings killed me." After leaving the house, Kiena got into her car, drove to a secluded country lane near the West Coast Main Line Railway. Alone with her thoughts and the weight of what she had endured, she made her way to the railway tracks. It was there that she ended her life.
Is there anything in it?
Okay, no, nothing yet. Can I put it in there?
You give it to me, colleague? She'll give it to you, mutual buddy.
Yeah, thank you.
Alright.
Lighter, what's it?
Mobile, anything like that?
No.
Please, have a sit down, buddy. So, Ryan, I'm sorry, mate.
I thought I got fucking cured.
I can't, listen, buddy, I'll just be straight with you. I can't discuss it with you now, mate. It's got to be on tape. Do you know what I mean? Okay.
In a landmark case, Ryan Wellings became the first defendant in the UK to be tried for manslaughter in connection to a domestic abuse-related suicide. The trial, held at Preston Crown Court, brought the full weight of Kiena Dawes' tragic story into the public eye. Prosecutors described Wellings as a bully who thrived on power and control, a man who subjected Kiena to relentless emotional and physical abuse. He was painted as an entitled, aggressive monster who systematically broke her spirit over 2.5 years. However, the defence argued a different narrative. They focused on Kiena's mental health history, highlighting her diagnosis of emotionally unstable personality disorder, which can result in impulsivity and difficulty in relationships. They pointed to her history of suicide attempts, including several before she met Wellings, as evidence that her death was not solely the result of his actions. Wellings himself denied causing Kiena's death, telling the court he was not a monster, and insisting that any physical altercations were the result of him restraining her during the arguments. The jury was shown contrasting images of Wellings' character. The prosecution highlighted a video which he recorded shortly after being charged with manslaughter, in which he appeared carefree, drinking Prosecco and playing loud music. The prosecutor pointed to the video as evidence of his true character. He told the court, "What we see there is the real Ryan Wellings, the bully, the entitled person who thinks he can do what he wants to people and say what he wants." Wellings attempted to defend himself, claiming the video was not meant to intimidate or offend. He called it a moment of stupidity and tried to frame it as his way of coping with Kiena's death. After 6 weeks of testimony, the jury returned its verdict. They found Wellings not guilty of manslaughter, deciding the evidence did not meet the threshold to hold him directly responsible for Kiena's death. However, he was convicted of assault and coercive control, crimes that reflected the 2.5 years of violence and manipulation that he had inflicted on Kiena. As the verdicts were read out, the courtroom was tense with emotion. Kiena's sister wept, and her mother sat silently staring straight ahead. Meanwhile, Wellings, unrepentant, smiled and blew a kiss to his new girlfriend in the public gallery.